Good morning, guys. It is February 4th, 2016, and welcome to the morning drive. I'm going to apologize right now. I'm very sick. Wow, I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah. There was a cold going on in the office, and I unfortunately caught it. Oh, I feel gross. Yeah. You ever get one of those colds where you're like, this will be, it's only going to last like a little while. I'll be fine. It's not going to last too long. And then like the next morning, you're like, oh, I feel so much better. And then you get vertical, and you're like, oh, no. It's way worse than I thought it was going to be. That's me this morning. I woke up and I was like, oh, I feel like $1,000,000. Yeah, I had some medicine. I'm feeling good. Cough syrup. Okay. Sat up and was like, oh, no. No. This is no bueno. So, it took me a little bit to get going this morning. And, yeah. I drank a lot of cough syrup. Hopefully that'll help to stop the coughing. I had no idea if it will. As you saw at the beginning of this video, I just, blew out a lung coughing there. That actually really hurt. So, it's officially Dave's movie release day. Yay! We're going to go see it in the movie theater. It's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. So I got that in the back there. I'm going to get all fancy. Yeah. With a tie and a shirt. And I actually look like I'm a waiter when I get all dressed up. I don't know why. No matter what I do or how fancy I get dressed up, I look like a waiter. So, anyway, let's get started with the comments. First comment for the day is from, Brad Davidson. And I already know how this one starts. Shut up, Quirk. 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 Yep. I'm gonna cry. There's only one episode I've ever watched once. Every time it comes out, I conveniently have somewhere else to be. I think you're talking about the Path to Glory. Yeah, I didn't spoil anything yesterday. Did I? No. Maybe? No. I don't think I did. I hope I didn't. If I did, I'm sorry. My bad. But in that case, go watch the video and then come back and watch this. You can't see it because there's super harsh glare, but I'm smiling at you. Okay. Next one I have is from Tabletop Banter. Have you ever considered writing your own tabletop or skirmish rule set before? If so, what would the core mechanics be? I'm trying not to cough again. I don't think I've ever wanted to make a tabletop game, but I have considered making a board game before. If anyone's ever played the video game like business tycoon or business dev or like game development dev or anything like that, where you start off with like a very small, like from your own garage company, and you build it up to the point where it's like a multi-million-dollar thing. I always found those really, really fun because I never ever understood the mechanics behind like what made people respond positively to the content you made. So it could be like, oh, I'm going to make for example, the video game one, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to make a first-person shooter. It's going to be a sci-fi, and it's going to be rated M. Like, yeah, that's a AAA game in our world. But then you'd play it out, it's just like, no, the fans found it a little too graphic, and it wasn't for everybody. And, well, first-person shooters are being overdone now, so it didn't do very well. On a scale of, 1 to 10, you got a 3. I'm like, what? That's Halo. Call of Duty. That's all I can come up with off the top of my head. Counter-Strike. There, I got 3. Yeah, those games, those are, good games. And they are fairly well-renowned. So I'm like, okay, well, let me try something like StarCraft. So I make an RTS, and I do it sci-fi, and I make it, turn-based and all this stuff. And it's like, it was a little bit better than your last game, but you're really not stretching, are you? And I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to make a random game with all kinds of random crap. I don't even know what it is. I ended up making, a third-person mystery puzzle game, and it was like, this is the greatest game ever made. You are a game god. I'm like, what? Okay, maybe. Cool. So I never understood the mechanics to that. I always wanted to, ooh, that's really shaky. But I always want to make a board game similar to that had a business atmosphere. And the only one that I can actually take a business atmosphere from and make it into an actually interesting game would be mini wargaming. And it would be it could be anywhere from 2 to 7, 8 players. So you get one person, obviously 2 people would be, if you had 2 players, it would be Matt and Dave. You guys are the core of the company, and you have to kind of orchestrate the company doing well. And it's what did you get guests in this week? Did you not get guests in this week? Are you able to use another content producer? Do you have another content producer? Did he call in sick today? Do you have content to come out this week? And it would play out over a 2-week period, so you have 10 turns. And the whole idea is that you have to be able to like build your subscriber base to a certain number within those 2 weeks. So there'd be all kinds of mechanics to it and stuff like that. But I was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. I thought about it for a little bit. I was like, yeah, no. No. Maybe, no. So sometime down the road, maybe I might consider making a funny, free little war game like that, but not right now. So anyway, I got a school bus behind me again, and a school bus in front of me. Are you guys going on a field trip? Can I come? Where are you going? I'm gonna guess it's the orchard, the apple orchard. Yeah, we have an apple orchard in like near St. Catharines type area. It's weird. I remember being a kid and it's just like, we're gonna go on a field trip day. I'm like, yeah, I have no clue where I'm going because I'm too young and people don't tell me. And then you get off the bus, it's like, oh wow, apple trees? This is the best day ever. Whereas I'm an adult now, I'm like, oh, look, an apple tree. Yeah, whatever. But then you go to like another place and there'd be like sheep, and you got to like watch them shear sheep and what they do with the wool, and you're like, this is the greatest day ever. Now as an adult, I'm like, hey, it's a sheep. that's funny, it's a sheep. Anyway, like it's crazy how your excitement level when you're a kid drops so drastically when you're an adult or pretending to be an adult. So I got way off topic there. I'm just rambling today. This is what happens when I'm on a lot of cough medicine. Next up, I have CJ Phoenix. Do Matt and Dave ever pull rank in the office? I imagine they don't unless it's as a joke or you've really done something wrong. Yeah, no, they never really pull rank. We do our job. They never have a reason to. There's a couple times where, like, if there's a ruling for something like that, Matt will be like, well, I'm officially going to make it this. And we're like, okay, that works, whatever. It actually makes our life easier when he does that, because then it's, okay, this is the rule we go by. As opposed to like, this rule I'm going to go by. We're not like, wait, whoa, no, that's not fair. That doesn't, like, support any of the rules that we're going by. No, Matt made the rule. All right, sweet. We'll just let everybody know that Matt made this rule. So, yeah, they don't ever pull rank. There's, like, the odd time here and there where they have that, like, slight little hint, like, remember, I'm your boss. Like, not like that, I don't think. But, no, they're great bosses. They're great people to work for. I'm still incredibly intimidated by Matt. I have a very hard time just like walking up and talking to him, because in the back of my mind I'm like, I still have super fandom where I'm like, it's Matt. Oh, it's Matt from Mini Wargaming, and he's my boss. Oh, like that's my reaction. I have a very hard time walking up and just talking to him about stuff. Like I can crack jokes with him and everything, but anytime it's something serious, I'm like, no, it's okay, never mind. I like scurry off. I'm like a little kid. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. So. But that's nothing on Matt. That's just because I still have him as like Mini Wargaming Matt, owner of Mini Wargaming, and then there's Dave. But Dave's so outgoing and outspoken that it's like it's easier to just be like, yeah, Dave, yeah, whatever. We'll talk. We'll bond. So no, they never ever have to pull rank. It's great. Next up, I have Marcio Despot. Morning, Quirk. Good morning. Do you have Fairly Odd Parents? I do not. Very Odd Parents. Sorry, there's not an L there. Do I have Very Odd Parents? No. What would you wish for? I don't know, honestly. I'd have to think about that one. Because I think there's like a certain set of rules that they have to go by, like they can't do certain things. I remember watching that show a long time ago, and then hearing like weird interpretations of the show that just like ruined it for me, where it's like the kid's just unstable and they aren't Fairly Odd Parents, they're just like his imagination, and everything he's wishing for is his imagination, and his parents aren't really his parents, they're his correctional officers, and he's in some mental institute. Yeah, it was dark. I got scared. I was like, no, this is like some Tim Burton thing. So is Dave the Tasmanian Devil? He has his moments. If you obviously watch the shows and stuff like that. Every time he just starts going off, he's like, I picture the Tasmanian Devil. Don't let them take your shirt off and have a good day. I will try as hard as I possibly can. I don't know what it is. It's just like some recent thing where they're just like, hey, you know what'd be great if one of us didn't have their shirt on. Hey, Quirk. Come on. It's motivated me to start working out, because I watched that video and I'm just like, oh, I'm flabby. It's hard for me to watch that because I used to actually be in fairly good shape. I'm not gonna be like that guy who's like, I used to have a six-pack. No, I was just in good shape. I didn't jiggle. So it bothered me to watch that. I'm like, okay, I need to fix that problem. So yeah, I'm gonna fix that problem at some point, maybe soon. Not right now, I'm sick. That's an excuse, but I'm sticking with it. And the last comment I have here is from Holy Oni Link. Okay. You totally got my name right. Oh, sweet! Nice! Next series of playing with Dave, maybe make some fun with it and add cupcake challenge. Victim throws like 6 minis at the loser. Yeah, I would get a lot of cupcakes thrown at me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It probably crossed Dave's mind to do the cupcake challenge. The thing is, it's winter here, and it's friggin' cold. Like, cold. Just, that's it. That's all I gotta say. So, like, I'm pretty sure a cupcake airborne, the frosting would, like, freeze mid-toss, and, like, it wouldn't become, like, a soft cupcake. It'd be more, like, as, like, rocky, hard icing smokes you in the face. If you're tuning in right now and just randomly jumped to this portion of the video, I very much apologize for seeing that visual. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much why we wouldn't do it. It was dangerous, and it was also really hard to film outside when it's like snowing and crappy weather. Like, you can't really see it out the windows right now, but it's like muggy and partially raining out. That's why none of the stuff we've been doing is outside, because it's crappy out. It's terrible. So anyway, that's it for the comments today. So I have a feeling you guys are like dialing back on the comments, so I just start rambling, or you just can't think of things to ask, so you just let me ramble. Because now I have like almost 10 minutes to get to work, and I have nothing to talk about at all. Yeah. I'm sure somebody on the lines, like the other end of the screen, is just like, start talking about this. Hey, Quirk. Anyway. How about that Forge World, eh? Doing that last little sale, like the last chance to finally get those Cadians and the Legionnaire Imperial Knight thing. Yeah, that's like a last chance thing right there. I don't know, that's all I got for that one. So I think I've finally figured out what I'm gonna do for like battle reports on this show. I am slowly working on getting my hands on the Smoke and Mirrors crew set for Malifaux, because I totally want to do that. And there's also going to be like a little progress thing on my Facebook of me like getting my Ultramarines painted up. And oh, that hurt. Oh, that's so gross. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's gonna be me slowly building up my Space Marines and stuff like that. Oh, I look like crap. When you guys see me on camera and I look like this, you know I'm sick. Anyway, so build the Space Marines, start doing battle reports with them. At the moment, I only have like one demi company on, like, still on the screw, and no vehicles to go along with it. So, again, it's becoming more of a project of passion for me to get these all painted, because I'm just oh, that hurt. I'm just taking forever to get everything painted. Like, I got the Dreadnought's chassis and legs done. I'm like, great, let's work on the arm. And then I had all this other stuff that's like work related dropped on my desk. I'm like, oh, I gotta do these now. Well, back to Alpha Legion. So I started painting some more Alpha Legion stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened there. But I'd like to start getting the Malifaux in there. Just so that you guys can actually like watch it, because I'm sure some of you are fans of it. You go to Mini Wargaming and we don't cover it. There's reasons for that. I don't know them. I don't care to find out. I'm not gonna ask. That's just no. So I'm gonna do what I can to try and cover it and learn the game a little bit better, because right now all I know is you flip cards, you move models, and you can cheat. And I like the word cheat, because that's just, it's fun to be like, I'm gonna cheat this card in. It's like, haha, sucker, like a little knife in the side when you're playing a game. Imagine being able to be like, huh, I rolled a 4. I'm just gonna cheat this die and turn it to a 6. There we go. That'd be great. That'd be awesome if you could do that like 5 times a turn. So that's pretty much what you can do in Malifaux, to my understanding, which makes it neat. So I'm gonna do that. I might start Infinity. The thing is that I looked around and there's a lot of people already doing Infinity videos. Like, everybody. Except for Mini Wargaming, we stopped doing. Wow, I'm like face glowing there. There we go. That's better. Now you just can't see where I'm driving. There we go. So, oh, now I just look like crap. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people doing Infinity right now. I might work on it. I have a fairly large Nomad army. It's a lot of Motor Bagatas, which are just awesome. But if you've ever looked at my Facebook page, if you haven't had a chance, look at my Facebook page and check out that model. It is pink. It is like Barbie would be jealous pink. And that's the color of my entire army for this. Chris showed me this like fluorescent magenta color that he had. He's like, oh, it is bright. It is. You gotta be careful with this. It's so bright. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, just try it out on one model. I was like, well, I'm gonna do it to my nomads, depending on what color they are. So I grabbed my Motor Brigada and I started spraying it with this like bright fluorescent pink. And I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. He's like, oh no, you gotta add more than that. I was like, really? Okay. So I add another layer. He's like, no, more. I was like, really? He's like, you gotta keep going till you can't see the base coat. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just kept going and going. I'm like, oh, whoa! Like, it's the camera has a hard time picking it up. So I might actually have to like wash the model in like red or something to try and bring it down a little bit so it's easier to see, because right now when I put it on camera, some of the lights actually make it have like this weird hue to it. Looks like my models are glowing. So when I took a picture of it and posted it on Facebook, I actually had to like edit the crap out of the photo just so you can actually see the details to the model, because it was just like a pink shape. I'm like, darken. There we go. Like, yeah, that's pretty bad. No, it's bueno. I keep coughing. Ugh. Anyway, I feel like I need to pose a question for you guys to answer in the comments below, so I will pose this question for you. If you had to pick one model from any game type to possibly represent yourself, who would you pick and why? Apparently I would be a tech marine, according to previous comments, because I fix things and require energy drinks. He says as he drinks a Coke. I have an energy drink right next to it, I'm just not drinking it. It's old and flat. Ugh. So. And harsh turn. Okay. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think the model that would represent you the most would be. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm saying this all right now because I'm running late and we're supposed to be starting a campaign, so I'm pretty much going to hit the driveway and be like, okay, thanks, bye, and end it. So, but yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that other fun stuff. It certainly helps me out. The more subscribers I get, the more I can actually do with the channel to make it look fancier. There's a bunch of little things I've been trying to do with the channel. It's like, you need 100 subscribers. I'm like, I need what? Oh, okay, I need more subscribers. So I'm not begging you guys to do it. I'm just asking nicely, please. If you enjoy these videos, if you enjoy the morning drives, I would definitely recommend subscribing, because that way you get a notification every time I put one up, which is usually like 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, about that. It's about that time. Yeah. Also, you can check out the Saturday morning gaming, and I'm also going to be adding some more videos to this. I have a hilarious idea for a painting tutorial. I would not take this painting tutorial seriously in any way, shape, or form, but picture painting a miniature meets Bob Ross. And if you don't know who Bob Ross is, I honestly suggest watching that channel, or watching that, like, an episode of his show, because he's hilarious. He's like the nicest guy ever, to the point where it's like, I feel like I'm mad at you for being so nice. So he's the kind of guy who, if you watch Family Guy, you've probably seen it, where it's just like painting, or the joys of painting with Bob Ross. And he's like, hi guys, so we're gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of this titanium white and just put it over top of that ashland green. We're gonna make a little bush, but that's gonna be our little secret. Don't tell anybody about that bush. That's gonna be just between you and I. Like, that's him. And the thing is, I was like, that's kind of funny. But then I remembered, no, that's how he talks. That's totally how he talks. I'm like, it'd be hilarious to watch like a miniature painting like tutorial based on that. So, yep, it would be funny. Anyway, guys, I am officially at work. I'm pulling the driveway right now, and Matt's gonna kill me because he totally just texted me as soon as I was coming. Anyway, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know which model you think represents you the most in any tabletop type and why. And until then, I will see y'all tomorrow.